Hey everyone, welcome to Open Eyes. Hey everyone, welcome to Open Eyes.
Welcome back to my channel, and I wanted to share some facts about myself, about my redness pigmentosa, and just to learn a little bit more about me.
So I was born in 1998 in California, July 28th. Yes, I'm a Leo. Love that Leo energy. And I just wanted to give you a little bit about myself, my hobbies, what I love to do, and what any girl loves to do in her 20s. So I love to always have animals in my house. Since I was a little kid, I love having animals in my house. And I've had so many sorts, a lot of dogs, birds, I had chickens at one point, a lot of reptiles, tons of fish, and who doesn't love animals? I love any type of Asian, Japanese food. My favorite food is sushi. I love when I was 5 years old is when I first learned how to use chopsticks. And ever since then, I love using chopsticks with my Chinese food, with my sushi. I love any sorts of tea. I'm a tea girl mostly. I love matcha. Who doesn't love a matcha? I love any herbal teas. I love all kinds of teas. There in my pantry, I have a whole bunch of teas that I use all year round, and they're seasonal as well. I also love being outdoors. When I was a kid, I started it, but I think since I got older, started doing things more outdoors. I love kayaking. I love skiing. I went skiing for the very first time 2-3 years ago in Colorado. And I learned adapted skiing, and I loved it. I want to go back someday. I love traveling. I want to go all around the world. I want to hit up those big spots like Europe, Japan, East Asia, all those crazy adventure spots, all the touristy spots I want to hit up, all those things. And I also love being with my dog. She is a good anxiety relief, but also so loving, and she's my child. I don't treat her as a dog. I don't care who says that she's a dog, but she's my baby, and so I treat her like one. I love finding new things to do in my hometown or cities I visit. I love to hit up new restaurants. I want to see what's out there. Is there something to do outdoors? Is there something to do inside? I love going to the movies. My favorite type of movie is a horror movie. Yes, I love those. I've always loved those as a kid, and I love, who doesn't love a good rom-com? I love a good rom-com, and it gets you in your feels, when you have those days, when you're on your period, or just when you want to have a little cry session, put on a rom-com movie. I also love just figure out weird, for my family to think I'm the weird so crazy food or crazy snacks. I love to find things like that as well. I love to make different types of food that I see on TikTok or Pinterest. Oh, I love a good Pinterest board. Who doesn't? Some good. So that's where I always get my nail ideas or little food ideas. I love going on Pinterest. I love just sitting at home sometimes, at night, reading a book. That's always good as well. I love to hike, but I haven't found a good spot where I live now. I also love just sitting outside in my backyard or in my front patio area. I just love the air, and a little coffee or a little tea. Oh, so perfect. I'm a big aesthetic person. So I like everything to match the color and the theme and all this and all that. And I know it's weird, but that's just me. I love it. And then I love exploring. I love finding things to do, but sometimes, you get that stagnant of boredom. And I love to do all those things now. And before I was diagnosed legally blind, since being diagnosed with retinitis pigmentosa, I feel like I've become more adventurous, more crazy about being an adrenaline junkie. I was before. I always loved like the adrenaline of roller coasters, doing like rigorous and dangerous things. I love to, but since I've been diagnosed with random punctosa, I thought I couldn't do those things anymore. And I thought, oh, well, all my bucket list things that I want to do, I can't do anymore. And then I started like looking into things, and I went to a camp and we did all these outdoor activities, and I was like, oh, okay, so I can still do my bucket list things and I can still do things that I love. My number one that I still haven't done is skydiving. I really want to go skydiving one day. I've done the indoor one, but I haven't done the when you jump out of a plane. That's my like thing I want to do. And then I just want to love to go to different museums, art museums. I like to like find new cultures, things like that interest me. And I just thought, oh, I can't do these things anymore, or oh, I have to limit myself. And that is not the case. I always thought that. I think when you're told you're legally blind or you're going legally blind, you're like, I have to stop. And some people just say, oh, well, that's the end of my life there. I have to stop doing the things that I enjoy or stop watching the things that I enjoy. And that is not the case at all. Like, I've done so much more than I thought I could before then. And then now being legally blind, it's kind of opened my eyes and be like, okay, I can still be crazy and adventurous and still travel and still go to all these places that I love to do. And yeah, I've never been like a big like club or like bar type of person. I've done like one or twice, but more like a dancing. I love to go dancing instead. But yeah, or ooh, a little like a glass of red wine. Oh yes, like late at night. That is so good. Who doesn't love a good glass of wine? And I thought I couldn't go to any of those places because of the dim lighting, or like it's always dark, or something like that. I always thought I was like, oh, I can't enjoy all that anymore. And then I just was like forget about it. I'm just gonna do what I love to do, and I'll ask for help, or I'll be like, ooh, whoever's going with me, like help me as well. And yeah, I've had that incidents where I go somewhere and I've had help. And I feel more and more confident of asking for it. So then I don't feel out of place or like feel uncomfortable as well. I've done that as well, like in restaurants. And then another spots that I've gone to, I've done that as well. You always using my magnifier on my phone has helped a lot. And also looking at menus beforehand, or if I want to go somewhere, I always look up, oh, what's there to do? What accommodate myself? How can I help myself to that situation as well? And I always love doing all these things. And now I just enjoy it even more and more. I find crazier and crazier things to do and to travel to, and always help myself. And yeah, but a lot of people are like, oh, do you use a cane and all that? And I'm like, I have used my cane in certain situations when I've traveled, but I don't use it 24/7, and I don't use it on a daily basis as well. I use it when I travel some places, or if I'm going somewhere late at night, then I'll use my cane, but during the day or on my daily basis, I haven't used it at all. So if you want to know more, make sure and follow, subscribe to my page. And I hope you've learned a little bit about myself, and just to get to know about my journey, and also just to learn and come and hang out on my channel.